What is up guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Mike and this is my kitchen. Today we're going to be preparing a delicious bacon and banana pizza. You're going to start off with adding 2 cups of flour to your stirring or your mixing bowl. Add some black pepper, salt, you can also go ahead, add about 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, gives a nice sweet taste to the dough. I'm just going to use an electric mixer. It's just the quickest way. You could do it in a normal bowl with a whisk, but preferably to use a mixture. Don't mix it too much as soon as it starts to make a ball inside, as you don't want the fluffiness of the dough to go away. You can see we're mixing all the dry ingredients together first, and then we add our 1 tablespoon of oil, and then after this we will proceed with adding some water. And there we go, our dough ball is complete. We're going to go ahead now and start dusting a breadboard with some flour, and then take our bowl of dough and just place it on top. We're going to start forming it into a gentle bowl, and where we're going to place it to rise for a little while. I didn't mention I did use self-raising flour, so you could add some yeast to your mixture if you'd like, if you're not using self-raising flour. Just going to go ahead, place it inside the glass bowl, oil it up a little bit so the dough does not get stuck to the side, and then just put it inside and leave it outside for a while in a preferably warm place so just the dough can rise nicely. Moving on to the sauce, I'm using about 1 cup of tomato puree. Just going to go ahead, place the whole cup inside the bowl. We're going to go ahead, also add some garlic, black pepper, salt, and then some sugar as well to make the sauce nice and sweet. It'll take away the acidity from the tomato as well, and you'll end up with a very fragrant Napolitana sauce. With the sauce complete, we're just going to dust some more flour onto the breadboard and then place our slightly risen dough ball on top. We're going to start roll it out. I'm just going to use my hands. I will be making a square pan pizza, so the shape isn't that relevant. I'm just going to stretch out as far as possible, and then from there place it onto our baking tray, which I'm going to grease up lightly with some oil as well, just to prevent the dough from sticking to the pan while it's in the oven. You're then going to want to take a fork just to stab some holes all over the dough inside the pan, just to allow the dough to breathe while you pre-bake it. And from here now, with the holes inside it, we're just going to place it in the oven at 230 degrees for about 10 minutes, just to allow it to pre-bake so the dough is not raw when you actually take it out of the oven. There we go, our dough is now pre-baked. We're using some Zat'ar spice, which is a thyme from the Palestinian mountains. Has a very nice fruity, lemony flavor. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon on top of the pre-baked base, and we're going to start and spread it out nicely before we start applying the Napolitana sauce on top. You can try not to use too much Napolitana sauce, otherwise the moisture will make the pizza pretty soft. Now we're going to go ahead, start with our mozzarella cheese. We're going to start generously applying some mozzarella cheese before we move on to the bananas. Now the bananas I'm just going to cut up into some slices. It's a lot easier to place on top of the pizza. You could do long strokes, longitudinal cuts, make it look a bit different, but also taste the same. And at this moment you can actually swap out all your toppings with whichever you'd like. I'm just going to go with bacon and banana. So we're just going to go place our shoulder bacon on top of the pizza, followed by our banana pieces on top. And now from here it's just going to go. We're going to add some more black pepper, some salt, and it's going to go into the oven for 15 minutes. And there we go. There's our complete pizza. You can go cut it up in squares, whichever way you'd like. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon too if you'd like to receive notifications on new videos. Cheers.